This is Ready Ride Boxing Talk. I need to nip this in the bud. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody making these memes and all this shit, bro. That's a lot of broke ass shit y'all doing for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got too much time in the world. You know what I'm saying? These men, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, they put on a show. They put on a show. And y'all got y'all broke ass opinions. And y'all killing me about how the fuck we haters because we chose a side? How the fuck we hater because we ain't bet with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I don't get about this boxing world. You gotta be a fucking hater of another fighter because you chose somebody else to beat them. Why I gotta be a hater? Why I can't just be a fan? I could be a fan of both of y'all, but I like him better. Why we gotta be haters? That's what I'm not understanding. Everybody up here making these memes of Errol Spence, nigga. Y'all was dick sucking Errol Spence before that fight happened, so y'all need to cut that. Y'all need to cut it. Y'all was straight dick sucking. Oh, Errol Spence finna do this. Errol Spence finna do that. As soon as it don't go the way y'all wanted it to go, y'all want to bash the man. See, that's the difference between me and you lame ass fans, bro. Y'all not real fans, bro. Y'all just jump on the bandwagon. I'm still an Errol Spence fan. He's still the truth. He's still the best second welterweight in the world, nigga. Under Terrence Crawford. So at the end of the day, man, y'all can talk all y'all want until y'all blue in the face and keep making them broke ass memes that y'all ain't making a dollar off of. You know what I'm saying? You know, that nigga Errol Spence made over like 20 million that night. So at the end of the day, he laughing to the bank. And he gonna do it again. Win or lose, he still laughing to the bank. Y'all niggas get your ass whooped in the hood on the streets for free. And y'all shit be taped. His shit taped. It might be embarrassing, but that nigga got paid millions of dollars. So at the end of the day, bro, all my Errol Spence haters and the motherfuckers who want to bash him and shit. And we not Terrence Crawford haters because we went for Errol Spence. So Terrence Crawford, you need to shut that shit up too. Because ain't nobody hating on your ass because we chose Errol Spence. Nobody doubted you, nigga. We've been rocking with Errol Spence since day one, nigga. So at the end of the day, man, y'all need to cut that shit out. For real. And I like Terrence Crawford, but he gonna talk about for all the haters and doubters, nigga, we wasn't hating on you, bro. We always fucked with you. But at the end of the day, bro, the thing is no switching up, bro. I'm loyal. I'm loyal. I don't give a fuck. Errol Spence lost. I believe he should have fought you at 154. I believe he should have fought Terrence Crawford at 154. And the fight would have went a lot different because he wouldn't have had to drain down so much. Errol Spence been at 147 since 2012? 2013, 14? And that nigga been at 147 for dinner a decade and more. Like, man, that nigga won himself, man. We all seen that, man. And I seen an interview where somebody was trying to say they probably slipped him something. You know, making his body feel all drowsy and sleepy. He felt weak and shit. It could have been a weight cut, but at the same time, bro, they said they don't want you to really win. They will do that to you, just like they did Wilder. Wilder came out looking all sluggish and weak. He just won himself in that second fight. And he got beat to a pulp, just like Errol Spence. And every time somebody says something about Mayweather, something bad happens to them, bro. When Errol Spence said Mayweather don't run his career, he ain't his boss and all that. Now all of a sudden Errol Spence getting his ass beat. All of a sudden Errol Spence don't look like himself. Everybody talking about an ass performance. Shit, you never know what that man was going through. But the main thing he didn't do is make excuses after his loss. So he had his chin up and chest out. You know, he gave all respect to Terrence Crawford. So all that bullshit y'all talking about, this nigga he took an ass whooping. He took an ass whooping. And guess what? That's something a lot of you motherfuckers can't do. Y'all can't take no ass whooping. That's what's wrong with this young generation. Y'all scared to take ass whooping. As soon as somebody take it, he got his ass beat. Nigga, you take one. Have you ever took ass whooping? That's the main thing. Have you ever took ass whooping? Because a lot of y'all be running y'all motherfucking dick suckers. You know what I'm saying? Jumping on the bandwagon. You You know what I'm saying? Or who hot, who the best and all that. Yeah, Terrence Crawford the best in the world. I respect him. I respect Bo Mac and all of them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same sense, y'all can't call motherfuckers haters because they weren't betting with y'all. What's wrong with y'all? Everybody ain't got to bet with Terrence Crawford. And then we got to be haters because we don't bet with y'all. Y'all fucking weird, bro. That's some weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you 2-time undisputed. I'm gonna give you all the credit that you deserve, but at the same time, we not no fucking haters because we ain't even bet with you. Shit. You know, you got the fans that's rocking with you, and he got the fans that's rocking with him. Stop calling people haters because they betting or going for another person other than you. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And I believe every boxer need to stop doing that shit. Yeah, people gonna pick people over you, bro. Prove them wrong. That's the main thing you gotta do is just prove them motherfucker wrong. That's it. You ain't gotta be like, oh man, these niggas some haters, man. They up here talking about I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna get broken and all that. So what? That come with the fucking game. Prove them wrong what you did. So at the end of the day, bro, stop calling us haters. We not Terrence Crawford haters, bro. I was a fan of you. Been a fan of you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, shit, the best man won. You know? Errol Spence did not look like himself. I don't think that was the best Errol Spence that I ever seen. Like, he came out flat. He came out like he was weak. Like, he wasn't himself, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. It's something in the game, bro. It's something in this game that they ain't telling us about. And Errol Spence can't even speak about. Or they'll probably take him out the game, bro. They'll probably take him out the game. And I don't believe Errol Spence should rematch him. I think Errol Spence need to take time out, enjoy his money and his family, just like he said. Make sure his mom, dad, his kids good, his girl, and his homies. You know what I'm saying? His circle. At the end of the day, I don't feel like he should be rematching Terrence Crawford no time soon. You know, December is a little too fast for me. You know, just because he took the punishment that he took, I believe he should come back next year sometime, mid next year. Probably do it again in July, you know? Because at the end of the day, man, he got to revenge that loss. You know what I'm saying? And if I was him after that, shit, I'd retire. Ain't no point in taking no more punishment, man. You took enough punishment in that accident. And I fucking respect you for taking this fight. A lot of people talking about what happened to you, bro. We all seen that you won yourself. I mean, before the fight, it was just a look in your eyes, bro. You just felt like it just looked like something was wrong with Errol Spence, man. It just seemed like he was high or he was just sleepy or something. He just looked like he was just out of it before the fight. And you know that somebody probably spiked his ass or something, man. Somebody put something in his water or something because he was not himself, bro. When do you see Errol Spence not have no power? When do you see Errol Spence hit a motherfucker clean and they just shake it off? Like, come on now. And like I said, you know, this is a dirty fucking game, bro. And at this time, it seemed like Errol Spence said something about the belts and the sanctioning fees, about where that 3% going, and he needs some answers, you know? And the moment he did that, it raised the eyebrow with the industry. So you could tell that they was pissed about that because all of a sudden they got to do a coin toss. All of a sudden, Terrence Crawford, you know, gotta come. He coming out first, and then just in the like after he said that, bro, all of the uh all accesses and shit like that, all that shit was kind of subliminally showing that Terrence Crawford was finna win the fight. It's like Terrence Crawford was the popular guy after a while. Once you start seeing how they was saying certain shit, how they have Errol Spence say something, then they ended with Crawford, And then it was like he was gonna be the world champion. Like I read into that subliminal Illuminati ass shit, bro. Because this game is fucked up, bro. Boxing is fucked up. Boxing is a popularity sport. Since Terrence Crawford had the since Terrence Crawford was the favorite and Errol Spence wasn't, a lot of people betted on Errol Spence because the odds. So if Errol Spence would have won that fight, then they would have lost a lot of fucking money. But since everybody bet with Terrence Crawford and he was the favorite, that's who they rolled with. And you notice Floyd was at the fights. Floyd don't normally go to the fights like that. Only fights you see him at is Tank Davis. If Tank fighting, that's when you see Floyd. But you see he was at that fight, bro. And I believe that Terrence Crawford signed with Showtime for a 2-fight deal. And he signed that paperwork, bro. Once he signed that shit over, bro, they took him over Spence. They knew Spence went through the accident. They knew all that. But they knew Errol Spence could beat Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they slipped that nigga something or they made him drain down to 147 to make the weight. You know, after doing it after a decade, you know, he did it for a whole decade, man, and more. So I could see Errol Spence not being himself, man. I seen it. Like the power on his punches, he just didn't have it. And Errol Spence don't ever look like that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. It's something up with the boxing game. The boxing game is so fucked up, man. It's messed up, man. It's a lot of dirty shit going on in boxing, bro. Just like Tyson Fury, bro. He got knocked out by water. You laying on the ground for 5 minutes, bro. Why the fuck did they not wave off the fight? You know what I'm saying? So you know it's Illuminati, bro. You know this shit is a conspiracy, bro. This shit is crazy, you know? And Terrence Bud Crawford, when have you seen him bust somebody up like that, though? When have you seen Terrence Crawford hit a nigga with punches and fuck they face up like that, bro? That's why I said, bro, that nigga was off some shit. And I don't care what nobody say. Terrence Crawford, he's definitely a hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? He definitely a 2-time welterweight champion. And the best man walking on this planet at this point, you know? But like I said, nothing changed with what I think because he a world champion. I just feel like Errol Spence was either weight drained or somebody slipped him something, bro. That nigga didn't look like himself. He just didn't. And if anybody trying to be so biased, like, no, that nigga was himself, bro. You seen that nigga won himself, bro. He even fought totally flat. His legs was not up under him. And then getting hit with a shot, you could tell that he didn't have his legs, bro. I don't know what the fuck they did, but something ain't right with this game. And Errol Spence said he got an old law. If he did have an excuse, he wouldn't tell it. Because when it comes to being a man, you shouldn't have no excuses. So I respect Errol Spence for a heart of a lion and not giving up in the fight. Even though you was losing bad, bro, you was still stepping. That's why I know that if you was yourself, bro, you would have gave him a hell of a fight. I already know you would have gave him a hell of a fight. So I don't doubt you as a fighter, man. You done proved me right so many times that I believe in you. You ain't got to name the truth for nothing. So at the end of the day, the better man won. Both fighters got paid. And shit, they at home with their families, enjoying their winnings and their reward. I appreciate Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence for giving us the best fight, even though it didn't live up to its potential because it was one-sided. But Y'all definitely sold the fight. We all did think Errol Spence was gonna come out on top, or it was gonna be a close decision. Nobody thought Errol Spence was gonna get knocked down. Nobody thought Errol Spence was gonna get knocked out. Nobody thought anything like that. So it was shocking to the people. It was actually shocking because nobody ever seen Errol Spence in that position. And we never seen Errol Spence look the way he looked July 29th. It was a sad ending because he was definitely destroyed. And I'd never seen Terrence Crawford perform like that. Like, that was a whole different animal out there, bro. Terrence Crawford ain't never hit nobody and bust him up like that. Like, when did you start doing that type shit, bro? Like, the first 2 rounds, you busting a nigga up, damaging him? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, bro, we need to see what Terrence Crawford can do at 154. Hopefully Errol Spence get that one. Because if he don't, and it's over, man, he might as well retire. You know? He gave us all of what he had in him, man. Even after accident, man, I respect that dude. Because at the end of the day, bro, this dude fought the best. His resume is like that. It's like that. Terrence Crawford still got some fights that I want to see him fight. I'd rather see him fight Jerron Boots in this. I want to see Terrence Crawford fight Keith Thurman, Ugas. I'd rather see him fight Tim Tszyu at 154. It's a couple fights that he can have before he retires, you know? But, oh, shit. All I'm going to say is Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence are the 2 greatest welterweights in the world. Errol Spence took his first loss, but that ain't the end of Errol Spence. And that's all I got for you people today. That's all I got. Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe so y'all can get more content just like this. Yes, I'm laying in my bed and I'm resting because this is my house. And you guys have a good night. Ready Rob Boxing Talk. And I'm out.